Dr. Stone! David is here. Thurman is not. That's on him. Fuck
like,
him.
we asked him 5 fucking times, like, are you sure you want to sit this one out? And he's like, yeah, you go ahead and do it, Chief. I'm over here like, bitch, we wanted to do triples from now on.
I know.
Anyway.
Shitting on Thurman aside, can we talk about our new best boy? I love this kid. I love him. He's so cute. Oh my god. So like everything I love in a character, right? Small, semi-femme, fucking we got the sass but the nervousness. I love his outfit. It like perfectly fits the aesthetic of being like a watch craftsman. It's just this author really does know how to make likable characters. Like immediately within like 2 pages of him being introduced, you get his vibe. Like he's both nervous but also like you know that meme where it's like I'm either fucking like I either consider myself a god or I hate myself and there's no in between. That's this guy.
Yeah, there is literally like no fucking way that this character was like that one off shitty I don't give a fuck character. They put thought into this so fucking well.
I just really like his design like so much. Look at his fucking little like clock. I don't even know what the hell, like clock collar. Like look, it's so cute.
Yeah, like there's a little bit of a almost kink in there. Like
yeah, okay. David would
like,
fucking go there.
Of course I would. I'm the fucking dude that just like
David sending straight up fucking like pin-ups to his girl.
I mean, shut the fuck up.
Yo, like hand on cock. It's okay. He's okay. He's getting laid more than all of you audience combined, probably. We make fun, but really, who's the one winning here?
Exactly. I am eternally winning right now. But like this character, I fucking love this nervous tick he has. So like, don't look at me while I do this kind of thing, you know?
The vibe I get from him, because they say he spent so much time working that like he never learned how to act around women. Because like clearly all the people that they revive are like idiot savant level like intelligent, like, you know, where they're like amazing at like a one thing and then like other things they're like there's some normal people too, like Gen is pretty normal. I'm sure I think there's other normal people where they're like kind of more all around people. But Gen is the first one I think of. He's the most like normal guy they have on the crew, basically. But like with this kid specifically, like I get the vibe that he's just like from one of those like child geniuses from like very young. Like he was tinkering and tinkering and tinkering. That's all he did until he got like mechanically perfect at it. Like his hand just like doesn't shake at all. Like he's got like fucking Doctor Strange neurosurgeon hands where like he could fucking like literally pick apart someone's heart molecule by molecule. And, you know, you spend a lot of time doing that. You're not fucking going out to the mall talking to women. So it's cute. It's a cute little dynamic.
Yeah, it's adorable. I fucking...
Also, ladies, he's a man who's skilled with his hands. You know what that means. Come on now. Hit him up. That finger game probably real good. I'm just saying.
I'm the pervert here.
No. We're both the pervert, friend. Fucking one of my favorite TikToks. Can we normalize being the horniest friend in a friend group even though you're a virgin? Can we do it? Can we rise above?
Yeah, like, so what I fucking love is like how easily he's taking this apart and how fucking much thought was put into this device. Like,
I love the idea of taking out a battery and putting it back in, because we've all done that. It's something we've all done, right? Like, I just need like 2 more seconds with this razor. Or I just need 2 more seconds with this like TV remote real quick. So like the idea that like you take the battery out, put it back in, and you get like a little burst of petrification, and like you can see he's like, all right, this is happening. Like I hope someone revives me after this. Yeah,
and he immediately fucking is turned right back to stone.
I love that he's excited too. Like you can see his face. He's not worried, because I imagine off screen they probably were like, yeah, you know, this might fucking turn it on when I do this. So I expect you guys to revive me if this happens. Yeah. But, so he's just kind of pumped. He's not scared at all. He's like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, get you turned back to stone.
He's so cute. Why do I love him so much? Like just immediately, like design, how he acts. Like he's already in like my top 10 at least.
Okay, that's a bit much for like being in one chapter, but then again, you like immediately rank every new character.
Notice how I put top 5 would have been too much, but top 10 definitely. Because character design means a lot, my man.
Yeah, but like we know fuck all about this dude other than he's
Okay,
a
like
watchmaker.
I'm looking through. So I like him more than Random Muscle Wham, and I like him more than Yukio, the fucking like submarine radar guy. I like him more than like I'm gonna go through. I like him more than the adventurer sailor guy. What's his name again?
Fuck.
The guy that like was like, oh, I know where the watch place is. Hold on, I'm so bad with names, bro.
Also, can we appreciate
Ryusei? I like him better than Ryusei. I like him better than the Crep Cop. I could go on, right? Like already, I like him more than like half
Ryusei.
the crew.
Shut up.
What?
But like, I like Ryusei. Shut up.
I know. I'm not trying to go on and on. I'm just making the point that like genuinely, like he's made an impression on me. Like this is more than all the other random character introductions, better than Pumpkin Whammon, better than even like Stanley, who I do love. Like just immediately, like I can tell this is like my type of character. Just like in Jujutsu Kaisen, I've not seen anything of him yet. But the guy who, you remember the guy in Jujutsu Kaisen who can only speak in fucking like rice ball ingredients?
God.
Well, and because at first I was like, that's a little weird, but then I understood, oh, it's clearly because like whenever he says anything other than that, like he's got cursed speech is what they said. So like anything other than that is going to like do shit, clearly. Like if he said like stop, people actually stop. So like just his design and power immediately, and you know, cause Smol, I like Smol, I was like, I'm gonna like this kid. I can tell immediately. So that's just kind of the vibe I get with this kid. Anyway, go on.
But like the other big thing is I absolutely love the intentionally obvious name, but just different enough to avoid copyright.
Where at?
With the watch company.
Oh, I don't know much about watch companies actually. I guess I think that probably went right over my head. Which one?
So it's just a knock on Rolex.
Oh, Rodex. Didn't even fucking that went right over my head.
I'm just like, it's like one of those bootleg game companies is just different enough.
Yeah, Rodex is where you buy your fucking shitty GameCube controller with like the fucking like analog sticks that don't have any fucking feedback.
Oh yeah,
everyone has a shitty off-brand GameCube controller. Everyone knows someone that has one of those. I swear to God.
I don't.
What? David, you're really fucking blue balls in all of my attempts at humor today, and I'm gonna need you to fucking stop.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
What did I do? I'm energetic. I'm content. I'm baby. I'm content.
I'm baby. What the fuck, man?
That's one of Allie's favorite fucking sayings. By the way, now that both of us have girlfriends, get ready for us to like casually slip that fucking like random stories about them in here because that's what you do. You flex.
you gotta flex.
Yeah.
No,
she
but
says
like,
I'm baby a lot. It's cute.
Yeah, I've got this wacky idea of just streaming Tell Me Why as content.
What do you want to stream?
Tell Me Why with my partner.
I don't
so
know
yeah.
Tell Me Why. What are you talking about?
That's the game. That's the name
Tell
of the game.
me why it ain't nothing.
No! No! I hear that song 55 fucking times a day at work.
Still?
Fuck you.
That's just
Fuck
old
you.
as fuck.
Yes, they play like sanitized fucking music from like the 90s and 2000s.
Sanitized music.
Like everything that's pure and wholesome. And then randomly they had like WAP radio edit version.
Oh yeah, that's a wet.
No, that's like that's some wet.
Oh yeah, that's a wet. That's a wet. That's a wet. Also,
like,
we'd be remiss to not mention. Speaking of wet ass pussy, we'd be remiss not to mention the scene that got everyone fucking talking on Dr. Stone Twitter. Fucking Magma being in between some thighs.
Magma just erupted a volcano full of cum in his pants.
Oh, little much, but I'll tell you know what, I've done worse. Yeah, I mean, you know, I had the pleasure of being between some thighs a couple. Wait, that sounds sounds like I'm fucking not like that. I just, you know,
Brad, trust me, I wouldn't be one of the first people to know if Brad got any.
No, maybe no.
No, maybe no.
I do like to genuinely. I do find it cringe the type of people that like the second they get laid, they go and fucking just like tell everybody like.
I got laid.
There would be a reprieve period where like this is a special moment. I'm not just gonna immediately fucking clout chase about it. Anyway, my sex life aside, fucking
Like, dude,
I forgot what I was talking about.
You can't even be mad. You immediately like put up the fact that I said like a pin-up fucking version.
That's fair. That's fair. You've gotten back at me. But to be fair, you didn't. No one asked you to send us that pinup in the group chat. Okay, like you just did it.
I just fucking did. I'm like, so we're having very different conversations.
Yeah, because the joke is Allie and me versus him and his girlfriend is very like. Very different, right? We're just wholesome as fuck. We're just like talking about anime and like, what's your favorite Akatsuki member? Fuck you, it's Deidara. Fuck you, it's Kisame. Blah blah blah. And then he's over there like, well, yeah, I got these handcuffs and I got these straps. You want to be whipped? Sending fucking dude. David's wild. I hope you guys have like a more personal side to your relationship as well.
Very much do. Oh,
because when you're fucking like. Unless you just want it to be a 1 month thing, but when you're fucking like 70, I imagine you're gonna get sick of like BDSM cock and ball torture.
No, I don't like cock and ball torture.
Well, maybe when you're 70, you'll start liking it. I've lost a lot of the feeling down there, so to feel anything, I really need it to be tortured.
Like at 70, it don't work that good unless it's being crushed below some fucking.
I can't come unless I'm being sounded.
Ugh.
That shit's the worst. I hate that.
I've had a catheter once.
Me too.
In my life.
Me too. You never forget how it feels. It's the worst thing in the world.
It coming out is the worst fucking thing.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. Oh, and the worst part, was it like this for you? Of course, you have like a very attractive nurse being the one to rip it out of your dick, right? And then you're like not that I'm hard, because I couldn't get hard in that scenario, because I'm like fucking just in pain in a hospital bed with a thing down my dick. So I wasn't like horny, it was just more embarrassing, because I'm like a dude with my dick at like its worst, like super flaccid, fucking just with a tube down it, and it's like nothing. And then of course I'm sure she's seen a million dicks, but it's so embarrassing. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
So
can you send me like an elderly dude to rip this out of my dick, please?
So here's the super embarrassing, like my nurse was one of my fucking classmates.
Bruh.
So I'm like, well, this is awkward. And she's just like, yeah.
Now you've seen my dick.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's what you see?
That's the super embarrassing part.
Now
like,
that you've been inside my dick. Okay, no. It's only fair.
What? What?
You got to put something in and pull something out of my dick, so it's only fair.
You want to finish that whole ass thing?
Listen.
You really want to finish
You
that
pull
whole
out the
thing?
anal beads like you're revving up a chainsaw, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Not where I thought you were going with it, not gonna lie. I think that's actually worse than where I thought you were going to go with it.
Bro, there's actually a very good opportunity for a Chainsaw Man parody where like Makima has like like the anal beads like out of her ass, and then she's like bent over, and then she's like, "You got look, Denji, I became a hybrid too. This is my chain. You got to pull it."
Japan, get on that shit.
What?
I said Japan, get on that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. See, once there's an anime, bro, prep yourself for the godly amounts of hentai. Because Makima's going to be one of those waifued characters once it hits the mainstream. Everyone's going to waifu her.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway.
Anyway, like, off-topic topics aside.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, I think we talked way too much about our sex lives or lack thereof.
Well, you started some shit. I started more shit. We keep starting shit back and forth.
Anyway,
let's talk about Thurman's sex life. Wait a minute.
Being cucked by his sister?
Does that happen? What?
No, like, literally, he seems to be a slave to his family right now.
Yeah, but that's not sex. You can't say being cucked by his sister after I said Thurman's sex life.
I mean, like, any chance that Thurman has, he's just going to have his sister hitting on everything that comes in.
What are you talking about? Don't make me edit this, bro. I don't have the time.
No, but like legitimately.
I don't know where David was going with that. I'm not editing. I have no idea. I think David's full gooping right now because like goop brain. That made no sense what he just said there. I'm covering your ass right now because motherfuckers are gonna like read into that. Like, is Thurman fucking his sister?
Fucking drinks into this shit.
What?
I'm full goop brain and like 17 drinks into this rum because I hate my fucking life today.
What did you do with a
I'm
drunken
still
sailor?
sitting here waiting for fucking Cyberpunk to install.
Man, I'll fuck with Keanu Reeves in like, I don't know, 2 months when I get my PS5, okay?
I got 56 minutes. 56 minutes for it to finish installation.
You better, okay, I do have a question about that. I know that you can like customize your genitals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Is that a yes?
Yes.
So, does that also go for pussies or like our equal opportunity here?
I'm assuming so.
Better. So I'm very curious, like when you get to the dick length and girth slider, I want to know how much customization we're talking about here.
Well, that's what I'm planning on streaming as soon as it's done. Is like the character customization because that's like 2 hours worth of content.
Good. I want to see like max dick. Like, can you give your character like a full horse cock?
Why stop at horse when you can go elephant? What the fuck?
T-Rex cock. Have you ever seen that T-Rex dildo that you can buy?
I have.
Yeah.
I actually want one.
Andy wants one as a centerpiece for his table, just as a flex, like big old T-Rex cock. Because it's so out there. Like if you don't look at it for too long, it doesn't look like a dick because it's supposed to be emulating what people assume a T-Rex dick would look like.
It's like.
So it's like almost this weird like art sculpture, and then if you look at it closer, you're like, wait a minute, that is a dick.
That is a dick. That is a full-on T-Rex dick.
Anyway, facts by hand. Fucking wow.
like I don't understand how that works.
I do. I get it.
it.
I mean, essentially, you're going completely think like playing Battleship, right? Like it's a much more complex version of playing Battleship. It's like A5, and then you put your little peg in there, right? And if you, God forbid, if you talk about pegging after all that sex talk, you stay away, okay? So, like, if you wanted to, you could draw a picture with Battleship, right? It'd be simple, right? If I said like A2, A7. G 1 2 3 4 5, you can make like a smiley face, you know what I mean? Whereas just to picture that, but like infinitely more complex is what they're essentially doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I will say this seems, I gotta say, a teensy bit of what I assume to be, and it doesn't bother me because it doesn't, whatever, it's a manga. But I will say, it seems a teens unrealistic that they would have the time to do that while being chased by Stanley and his boys. I understand that the plane's fucked, but I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe they just got so much of a head start on their motorcycles, and then since the Stanley and the boys are just walking because they don't have the plane, that's possible, I guess. But like that, what I'm looking at there, that looks like it would have taken half a day to a day at least.
Yeah, like.
And they just in like 2 panels, it's like, and I gotta say, the efficiency of this author is impressive because it's like within like 2 pages, it's like we've solved the issue of here's the information, it's over there now. Oh, and then bam, we found the owner of this watch store, and then in like a little tiny panel, she's like, oh, my best employee over here, bam, 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 we're here, and then he's filled in, and bam, he's got his outfit, bam. It's like so quick. I'm like, wow.
So I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of like the speeding up of the plot there. Like, I wasn't that big of a fan of, like, Senku and crew just immediately being able to craft a fucking motorcycle. I would have liked to have seen more of, like, the
Would you
resource
prefer, like,
gathering.
to see the making process?
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Like, that's one thing I'm not liking about this arc in general. I'm loving, like, all the little character moments we're getting, the new character introductions, stuff like that. I'm loving the fucking, like, everything that they're doing, they're being hunted down by Stanley. But I would have loved to have seen more of, like, the scientific processes that were going into that. I realize that at this point, like, we know Senku's genius-level intellect. We also have Dr. Zeno with them right now, who's also another genius-level intellect. So, like, they're over here like, okay, you got 2 of the smartest motherfuckers currently on the planet. Do we really need to show them working? Or do we want to just
obviously it's a fine line, right? Because I feel like if they showed every detail, then we'd be like, all right, let's move the plot along. But like, yeah, maybe you got to find that fine line, right? Like maybe like a quick little montage of them, like, like one of those Did he? Remind me. Did he have like a blueprint for the motorcycles? I gotta go back and look.
I don't think he did.
Let me check. Doctor.
I obviously don't have anything open but Skype and fucking Steam right now.
I'm gonna check. No.
You
They
don't
got
want
the. I mean, at least we saw the process of them getting the rubber, so that was at
We
least.
got the
I feel like
process.
the process, how he seems to write is like whenever they're getting like a new material that they haven't had before, he shows that in detail. Like the rubber, they haven't had that yet, so he shows that bit in detail. But like when it's something that they already have, I think the author is like, okay, I've shown them doing this before, so now everything can be repurposed from something that they've already made. So in a way, I get that. Okay, so motorcycles, does he say? Yeah, it just kind of cuts to them having them, yeah. Yeah, they get the rubber, and then bam, they just have motorcycles. And then in 176, do they fucking retroactively say anything? And yeah, no, you're right, they just kind of have them. So yeah, not a huge deal, not like a detrimental problem. It's just kind of like, it does seem like he's running into a bit of the One Piece effect, where he's trying to do so much with the plot that he's forced to kind of like speed things along that I would have liked to see in more detail. Like specifically in this chapter, the faxing I think is a little like that should have taken forever. Because like remember when they were making that boat, like what did that take? Like 2 years, a year? How long was that?
Jesus Christ, I don't even remember.
Like I appreciated that the author was realistic. Like yeah, clearly this is gonna take a fucking long time. But like maybe I don't know enough about this. I just feel like that would take days. Like I was lowballing it by saying a half a day to a day. Like I don't know. I'm curious on people's takes on that. Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, for real. Like, let us know in the comments on all that shit. But yeah, I think we've covered the basis of this chapter pretty
I gotta remember,
well.
what's this guy's fucking name? Since I like him so much, I should really have his name.
Yeah,
Did he give his
like,
name? Am I dumb? Oh, Joel. Joel! Oh, that's such an easy name to remember because they're American.
Until you
I
get
love
bashed
that.
in the head with a golf club. There you go. There's low-hanging fruit of a joke.
What was the joke?
Unless you get bashed in the head with a fucking golf club. Last of Us 2 joke.
Oh, see, when I think about people getting bashed in the head with golf clubs, I think about Andrew Ryan.
Andrew Ryan.
Yeah.
The original bashed in head.
Yeah.
Would you kindly?
One might say Bashy the Fashy. Although I don't know if he's really a fashy. He was more of a full-on, like...
A man chooses a slave.
Yeah, he was like full-on libertarian right. Like, what would you call it? Like Ayn Rand shit. So like same right-left angle. Like he was on the right, but not as top as a fasci. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm probably boring people with political analysis. Point being, I love Joel, and it's a very easy name for me to remember because my brother-in-law is named Joel. Person who is fucking my sister. So yeah.
I mean,
because why say my sister's husband when I could say person who's fucking my sister? It's funnier.
yeah, and also.
David, your audio is nothing.
I said also, isn't your sister like that? My family is everything.
Yeah. My sister, I've talked in the past. I love my sister. She's a very nice person, but she's one of those people who like traded in her personality to become like a family, like raise my kids person. And like some people may call that noble. I call that bullshit. If you have to fucking, give up all your hobbies, dreams, and desires to raise kids, why have them? That's my hot take of the day. No nuance November and December. Fuck having kids. Enough idiots will have kids to keep the world populated. You fucking live your life.
Exactly. Seriously, and especially right now, just stop having children for a while.
Yeah, we need to like lower the population back down to like, I don't know, like a single billion would be plenty.
Well, I mean, the anti-maskers are doing that quite well themselves. Anyway.
Lord of mercy, yeah. I wish we could like flip a switch, like for a year, sex will no longer be pleasurable, and you just see the population just drop.
Well,
and because you'd still have people like hardcore like Catholic fucks would be like, it is our duty to create more humans.
Oh, my dick feels nothing in her. Well, I mean, you can't even use your dick, right? So that pussy's drier than the fucking Sahara Desert anyway, bud.
Remember when Ben Shapiro was like,
yeah,
they're not supposed to be wet.
and
Bro, my man, I'm a literal virgin and I know that shit, man. Like that's what like not watching any porn does to you, bro. Like that hardcore religious upbringing. Like you can't watch porn, you can't think about the opposite sex, so then you just like get into a relationship before you know anything, and then you're just like, how does this work? Is it just magic?
Yeah, that's pretty much how he thinks. I mean, that wet ass P word.
Wet ass P word. Well, anyway,
we have diverged from the topic so much.
Yeah, but this is like top tier fucking review right here. This is everything. But yeah, Joel, I stan Joel. I'm very excited to see where his character goes. I like him a lot. I don't know. It's just his design is so good. I also love characters with like little like goggles or stuff, like the like eye pieces on their face. I love that shit too. Aesthetically, very pleasing.
So, do you think he's going to lose an arm next?
Is there a reference I'm missing?
Like, it seems like that whenever there needs to be a shot taken by anybody, it goes to the fucking arm.
True, but why would Joel lose the arm?
Because he's helping Senku and them, so obviously Stanley's just going to murder him.
No, because at the moment, first of all, Stanley's nowhere near where he is, because he is back with the original crew, who stayed around on Zeno's, like, original property. They're like assumedly hundreds of miles away on a different island, Stanley.
But we know how this series is working right now, so we could have Stanley just fucking hunt down everybody else. Like,
I know you're backpedaling right now because you forgot that he was on a totally different island, but no.
Think about it though, like a hostage scenario would be really good. like think about it though, Red. Like a hostage scenario.
I suppose, yeah. I feel like it would be easier with how close he is to just capture like a single one of the crew here rather than go all the way back. Because I mean, also that hostage scenario is already kind of assumed. Like they have their boy and then the other team has a bunch of their people. Like that's already an assumed hostage scenario. That's why neither team can do either anything to the other people.
True.
And also, Senku doesn't. We all know Senku's like neutral morality. This guy just got woken up. Senku doesn't know anything about this kid or feel anything for this kid. He'd be like, I don't fucking know that kid. Who the fuck is he? Like, sure, yeah, I'd rather you not murder, but like, am I gonna be like, no, Joel, is that your name? No.
No.
Think about it, David.
Yeah, true. Senku doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's. Yeah, I think, honestly, the most thing I'm interested with him is if they're just going to immediately revive him or just be like, well, he was annoying. We'll revive him when we need him.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, we need, like, the character arc of getting him some pussy because, I mean, look at him. My poor boy.
Yeah.
Like, I want what's best for him. I want to see him smile.
And, that's the perfect smile.
Well, he's definitely dangerously treading down the road of incel. Like, women, femoid. Like, we got to get him out of that quick. He's too cute. All right, final thoughts for you, David.
Final thoughts. Hopefully, Thurman's not dead next week.
Already be dead next week.
Let's hope Thurman comes back.
Oh, you mean like not showing up to the review? I got you.
Right. Like seriously. Like, the 3-person reviews were so much fun.
Mm-hmm. A threesome is always better. Nah, I actually don't know.
No, listen. As the virgin, I know you don't know, but there's always that chance that some stray cum might end up on you.
Oh!
Do you really want that?
Yeah. And then I hear that from Danny Sexbang, the Ninja Sex Party guy, Game Grumps guy. He was talking about how, like, as fun as they are, he doesn't really like a threesome where it's, like, one guy and 2 ladies because it's too much, like, pressure on you.
You not only have the pleasure of one woman,
which is hard enough.
Because every woman is built different. So now you gotta find out what works with this one. Well
maybe if they fucking communicate. No, seriously. Like, that's something that a lot of more people need to do. You can't just magically expect people to know what to do. Like, that's the problem with, like, romance movies. They fucking make it seem like you just get together with someone and, like, just magically come at the same time with no fucking communication whatsoever. It's like, nah,
it don't work like that.
You got to be like, rub a little higher, just like that. Okay, a little quicker, a little slower. Yeah. Well, I don't know why we're talking about this.
Because he mentioned you wanted to get laid, and then you went to threesome, and then I'm like, listen,
Yeah.
they're not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and with that, peace.
Oh wait, hold on. To make up for no Thurman, you have to give the chapter a numerical number rating because that's what he does at the end of every review.
Numerical ratings are stupid.
They are, but that's become a staple. His arbitrary numerical rating. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Is he active right now? I would love it if I could let me see.
Get a voice.
Stall for time, David.
So for me, it's a 6 out of 10. Too much awkward.
All right, I'm trying to call him. Let's see.
You're trying to call him in the middle.
Yes.
God damn it,
Come
Red.
on, Thurman. Come on.
Pick up the phone.
He's not going to.
Pick up the phone.
I'll call his real ass number if I have to. I'll be like, Thurman, I'm dying. I need you to hear my last words, Thurman.
Remember, you had such shitty service while you were going and dropping Allie off.
Yeah, because Allie lives in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, bro.
You actually had to call my real number, which in hindsight, I'm a smart guy, and all of my phones have been the same carrier and fucking style, so all my contacts just carry over immediately because I'm a stan for Samsung.
Hey Siri, call Thurman.
Oh shit!
Real number time. We're breaking it out.
I could have just called you instead of have you reprogram my fucking number into your phone.
It's true. You could have done that. Asshole. Oh, I don't think he's gonna answer. God damn it. I really thought that'd be a good way to cap this off. Piece of shit. Well, I tried. No one can say that I didn't try to get him involved.
He's just utterly dead.
He doesn't even have a good excuse either. It's not like he's getting the light. Oh, damn it! It's a message machine. Fuck. All right. I'm glad I hung up before it fucking said his number. Although I feel like at the amount of fans we have, it would just be kind of nice if I revealed his number. I'd get like a call or two from a fan. He'd be flattered.
So I have a spare phone that we could use for a community line down the road.
Or because we live in the 21st century, you can just like tag me on Discord and be like, "Hey, Red, I want to talk to you," and I'll be like, "Sure, I can spare 5 minutes, bro."
Yeah, for real.
This isn't fucking the 90s where I have to give out like a 1-800 number to talk to us.
Well, there's this thing that a lot of like B and C list celebrities do is create community
Bro,
accounts.
we're like E-list. No.
I mean, we're peaking on D-list.
No, we're not.
I feel like 100 and below subs is E-list.
Oh,
Once you hit
no. That's
5,
not even... You're not even a celebrity at that point.
That's Z-list.
Bro, I got 105 subs on a channel that I made like shitty Club Penguin videos on in middle school. And I got 100 subs doing that shit. And that was early YouTube, too.
You could have monetized that, Red.
I could have, but I was a child.
I mean, look at all the fucking kids that have
Yeah,
accounts.
well, but it's their parents taking that shit. Like the parents that fucking have their kids open up toys and film that shit and then just like steal the money from them.
Yeah, no, I just know.
Yeah.
KidTube is just a mess.
Pretty
and
fucking cringe.
Parents need to be feeling ashamed for themselves. And what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, now he fucking he says he's active. I'm trying again. Come on. Come on. I'm stubborn. I want this. Are you serious? How are you going to be active? Answer, you fuck. You duck. I think we fucked. Watch it. He's going to fucking message back the second I end this damn video.
Yep.
I wanted your chapter rating, but now you'll never have the chance.
6 out of 10. Too much anxious boy. Let's end the fucking video. We're peaking out 40 minutes for.
No, it's 34 minutes. We've had fucking longer. This is normal. David's wrong. Joel, best boy immediately. I love him.
So what's your rating, you fucking heathen?
I don't really give ratings. That's a Thurman thing, and you're the replacement.
I am the better version.
Yeah, doubt. You both have pros and cons for sure. But this has been peak David for sure. I think you're in a good filming mood. We're getting really behind the scenes here. Now we're like kind of just like the conversations we'd have like out of the review or just having it in the review now?
You are seeping into my time with my women.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. All right, I don't know, like somewhere between probably 7.5 I'd give it if I was to give an arbitrary bullshit review. Anyway, goodbye everybody.
Goodbye.
Peace.